Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Megan. I'm the owner of a small business called Fauna, and in today's video I'm going to be working on making some new items that are hopefully going to be part of a mini spring collection, and also doing some market prep because I've got a market tomorrow which I'm really excited about. Nervous as always because it's an outside market and the weather in the UK is never on our side, and I'm going to be taking my gazebo set up, so hopefully it's going to be a good day and I will do my best to potentially take you guys along with me. If you got my last few vlogs, I'm not sure which one it was now, but I may have told you about my microphone. My microphone was broke, so I've had to send it away to be looked at and potentially fixed. Those of you who've asked for an update, it is being fixed, it's currently being repaired, and I did have the invoice sent over, which was a little bit nerve-wracking. I thought, oh no, how much is this going to cost me? Because it was still under warranty, but I didn't know if they were actually going to fix it, because there's always loopholes in warranty and stuff, isn't there? But my microphone's being fixed, and luckily it is still under warranty just about, so I shouldn't have to pay for it, which is great. So we will see how long it takes them to repair it and to get it back to me. But it is my little DJI mic because I've got the Osmo Pocket 3, so I've been mostly using my G7X just because the audio on my DJI without the microphone isn't that great, and if there's a lot of like background noise in the area, it's not always easy to film and stuff. So I could really do with getting that microphone back as soon as possible, and I love taking it along with me to markets to do mic'd up markets and stuff, but I'm not going to have that by tomorrow because it's currently still being repaired. So there's a little update about my microphone, but I'm going to head downstairs and I'm going to show you guys the new fabric that's finally arrived for my new collection. So I've got 3 new colours that I'm going to be adding to my lace trim scrunchie collection. I did also pick up a restock of my Wren fabric, which is the brown gingham that I use to make XL and mini scrunchies, and they're quite popular, and I think I'm pretty much out of maybe both XLs and mini, so grabbed some of that as well while I was placing the order. And we've got 3 new colours to add to the collection, which I'm really excited about. So we've got a baby pink gingham, we've got a yellow gingham, and we also have a blue gingham. Unfortunately, this isn't quite the shade I was hoping to get. I really wanted like a very light sky blue colour, but I found that that one was a little bit harder to find in terms of the right colour, the right size of gingham sort of squares. So I did just pick up this blue, but I'm really happy to be adding some more colours to this collection, which is great. This is my Ruth one. So this is the sage green one. I absolutely love this scrunchie, and I do it in 4 colours. So I do the Ruth, the Robin, the Raven, and the Reagan. And yes, they've all got names that begin with an R, so I now need to have 3 more R names ready for these guys. I have been having a look, I have been jotting some names down, like some ideas that I think I might use for these. I'm quite particular about choosing the names for my scrunchies, but I have got some names kind of chosen out so far. But if you have any suggestions, leave them down below. I'd love to hear them. I do need to crack on with getting all of this fabric cut so we can get them made up so we can take them to the market with us tomorrow. So let me get my desk all set up ready to go to cut these, and then we'll go from there. So that's all the fabric cut, and now I'm just going to start sewing. I'm going to add the lace trim to each of these, and while I've cut up some of the Wren fabric as well, I'm going to start sewing those up as well. Just might as well get them done because they're quite popular and I do want to take some to the market tomorrow. Unfortunately, I didn't buy enough to make XLs. I don't know if I've got any left in stock or if I've got any in my online stock. I don't think I do, but that's completely fine. Hopefully if we do well at the market tomorrow, I can buy some more and get some XLs made another time. But for now, I'm just glad I've at least got minis ready to go. So we got a bunch of wrens all sewn up, ready to go, and I've added lace trim to 5 of each colour. I do still have a bunch more here, but I'm thinking if I can get at least 5 of each one done, that's great for the market, perfect. And I've just looked at my list of items I need to make, and I do need to make up 5 raven, 1 ruth, 1 robin, and then these are the new ones. So I'm just gonna go in my collection of pre-cut strips upstairs and see if I have any of these colours ready to go, because I'm thinking while I've like got my lace out and everything, that it might be worth just getting these made up as well, as in at this step, so we can kind of just do them all in bulk at the same time. So let's go and see what we've got upstairs. I think I need a little counter of how many times I say that I need to get my office sorted upstairs, because I didn't even realise I had so much wren fabric already and it was already pre-cut into minis, so I should have just ordered the right amount for XLs. Honestly, I need to get it sorted so I can actually be up there working, have everything organised and know where everything is, actually know what stock I've got, instead of just winging it each day and thinking, oh, I've run out of this, let's just buy it. That's why I did all the pre-cutting and started organising it into boxes, so it wouldn't be hard to quickly have a look through before ordering stuff. But that was a mistake on my behalf, but it's fine, at least I've got a bunch more for the future. And as you would have seen, I did have plenty of other colours already pre-cut, which is great. So I've got enough to do the ravens, the roofs and the robins, which is perfect. So I'm going to quickly add some lace to them, then I might have some lunch, and then we're going to carry on getting all of these done first. This is definitely my priority in terms of market prep, because I would like to take them to the market. So let's get those other colours sorted. So all those scrunchies are sewn up and ready to go. I obviously still need to add the elastic, do the finishing seam and stuff, but I'm just having a short break from sewing because I've got an order to package, which is really exciting. The lovely Ali has placed an order and she's chosen the Lindsay scrunchie and the Sage mini as well. So I need to grab them, get it all packaged up for her, and I'm going to run over to the post office so we can get that sent. And then as soon as I'm back, I'm going to start cracking on with adding the elastic to them scrunchies. I think it's just good to get all of those done because it's already coming up towards 4 p.m, which isn't grand because I do still have a lot of things to do before the market tomorrow. Still got items to make, we still got to pack everything, but I also don't want to be going to bed super late because, as some of you guys know, market days are really tiring and long, so I would like a good sleep before this one. So let's get this order packaged up. Thank you so much, Ali, and we'll get it to the post office. So this fun little display stand arrived and I completely messed up recording an unboxing for you all. Turns out I didn't actually properly press record until the end, but it was brand new and super affordable. I think I only paid like £2 for it, so I'm hoping to take it to the market with me tomorrow. They're looking so cute. I'm really happy with them, guys. I do just need to do the finishing seam, so I think I'm going to quickly get them all closed up, including the wren ones and the other lace trim colours as well. And then I'll have a quick look through my list of items that I desperately need to make, and if I can make them, then I will. If not, I might have to just pinch them from my online stock, but I think I'll also do some macrame later on this evening if I have time, because it's already 5 p.m. But I know I still have a lot more macrame to make, so I'm wondering if it's worth me trying to tackle some of that, or if it's worth just leaving it and getting everything packed and stuff. I'm not really sure yet, so let's get these ones done first. Guys, I'm so happy with those scrunchies. I love how they turned out, but I'm very quickly running out of time. It's gone 6 p.m. and I've still got so much to do. There's never enough hours in the day, but I have just pulled out some more fabric from my pre-cut strips. I don't know if you noticed, but I accidentally ticked off that I'd made Brooke scrunchies instead of the Wren scrunchies, so I am gonna have to quickly make some more of those up because they are quite popular. But I've just pulled out Faith, Courtney, Brooke, Hunter and Stevie. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all of these done because like I said, I still have macrame to make. I've still got to like pack everything, plan out my setup, and I also want to make a quick reel or like short form content for social media about the lace trim scrunchies because I need to start marketing them straight away because I want to get them online as soon as possible. So still a lot to do, but I am just going to crack on with sewing, straight back down to my sewing machine and just hopefully get at least these done.
Don't know if I can find my way out. In this time. And everything is gone uptight. Fall into the ocean. Reach your love, I'll reach your water is rising over me. Water is rising.
These are all done, which is perfect. I do just need to obviously snip the threads and whatever, but that's great. I've still got a lot of stock missing, so we are going to be taking from online stock because it's 7:15. We've still got a million things to do, so I might just have to catch you guys in the morning.